Jake, welcome to the big leagues. We'll see. We are ready to rumble.
Oh, I moved over there. Okay. I should have looked up before I just said blindly navigate through here.
Whoop. We have a viewer? What?
On your Spotify.
Who's here? Is it Mark? I feel like it would be Mark.
You're actually live streaming this.
Yes.
An interesting move.
Well, if something really good happens, or sorry, when something really good happens, I want to be able to show Brandon and Mark what they missed.
I forgot they have lives outside of DND.
I know. Okay.
I got my paycheck for 47 hours and it was like $650 and I was like, dang.
Nice.
That could have been me all summer. Berry season was really good, but I'm not too salty about having really short days.
You like them.
Let me go fix my swamp ass real quick. I'll be right back.
Nice. Switch places. Camera shot. Really? Rubbing his stomach. So we need the hobgoblin.
It's so nice to get out here.
It is so cool. Whoa.
I think my fire sheet's in there, but I don't know for sure.
It is.
Well, I'm going to take out a dice set. Oh, geez.
Oh, so
Way to keep the whole dice together, Mark.
And I got my new and vamped up stuff here.
It feels weird being live streamed for this.
Yeah, and
So, what's wrong with like the camera quality right now is that I guess like you can't change his camera settings, but there's a like white intensity, and it's like turned all the way down, and like or color intensity. He needs to like turn it up because otherwise we just kind of look like blue pale ghosts.
I do that.
You would have to have like a bit of software that lets you edit your stuff, or to have a webcam like a Logitech one because they come with that. All right, time to review Barbarian for the 50th time.
Yo, do we have inspiration or like what's up? Narzal needs it. Okay, so I get to pick one more spell, Jake.
Oh, at level 7?
And then the 6. And then the 6. No. You used to get a long rest.
Spells are so.
I have gotten it.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm thinking major image. Because that might be good if Soth ever finds us.
Is there a spell that could really hurt him bad? Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's one for trickery.
I think he is. I think he can be tricked.
Oh yeah.
Because that's a thing that relies on like skills. And so your health and all your damage goes up when you get better, but not necessarily certain skills.
That's a fair argument, I suppose. No, my speed is 40, not 30. Missing relentless endurance. That will definitely come up.
Yeah, relentless endurance. That'll be a big one.
Relentless endurance. Which one's that?
I can choose to not drop to 0.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I forgot to do that during the Toad fight, actually.
No, you did.
You did.
And then he
just
just
got right.
slapped you. Last time on D&D. Oh, you pretty much remember what happened. I think most of you do.
It's very faintly. Well, it's just like the upsetting of South. I'm like, so we're heading back to Yum.
No, you guys went away.
Into the and then we're gonna figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Basically. With Hungus there, obviously petrified for fear, not being able to speak, you know.
No, what are you talking about? I'm here. Says Hungus.
Hungus says.
He boldly states that he is still here.
Hungus says who?
Hungus.
Shungus?
Do you not remember me? My name is Hungus. Of Clan Bungus.
It's alright. I will cast fly on you before you fight Mark. It's alright, I don't know that spell.
I'm just gonna keep this in my lap. There's so many things I feel like I just have to remember.
Yes.
So many, especially with Great Weapons Master, it's just more things to remember. Because a lot of things happen when I crit.
One extra hit dice of damage.
So instead of 46, I want to roll 5d6.
An extra attack as a bonus action. I think that's it.
Yo, shout to our one viewer out here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell.
That's me. I'm the viewer.
Oh, you're the viewer?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The one time I streamed D&D beforehand, some creepy guy came in. He's like, "Have the two girls make out." That's literally what he said. "I'll give you a subscription." So I was like, "What?" Also, this video is private, so no one else is actually going to join. Like, literally no one.
Do you want me to be more in the focus of the camera?
You can. I don't care.
And this can start peacocking.
I mean, the only people who are going to see it is Mark and Brennan, because it's private, so.
Yeah. That's why
Okay,
Jake
he has to peacock.
Yeah, boy.
You're able to see everything that Soth can see, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
No, only when I use my action then.
Right. But you have all of his senses.
Yes. Yes, I do. Our saving grace. So I think I'm just going to take major image because I don't know what else I'd take.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
I'll switch the music up.
Oh, I had something for you guys.
Or I could do a whole person.
I actually forgot that I had a small thing for you guys that I brought. One for Sam and one for you, Marcus.
Oh.
This is from Long Beach, my friends.
Oh, taffy?
Yeah,
Heck
some salt
yeah.
water,
Do we have any
man.
pencils or anything?
This table's the most clean I've seen it.
I know.
It's like
That's what
something
I was saying to him. I'm like, it's clean.
I didn't do anything with it.
I am in alignment.
Welcome. All right, as you guys have fled away from Soth to the west, you guys are all together. You know Soth is heading towards the fort, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's where he was.
Yep. All right, what do you guys do?
I suggest that we bunker down for the night and get some rest, and we're quite beat up after our last.
What day of the week is it again?
Until Wednesday.
But I do believe, brother, that it has only been, say, a day since Mark has arrived.
I guess I have some time to mentally prepare for this one.
What I mean by that is that he will still be there. But now that you mention it, I think it might be wise for us actually to go and confront Mark, as it were.
So to not bunker down then.
What I mean by bunker down is bunker down for the night.
That makes sense.
I am very tired. I walk very far.
Yeah, we did kind of have to book it for our lives. So.
I'm gonna check in with Soth again. See if he's
Still flying.
going there. Okay.
Seems my chance for revenge is upon me.
Revenge, brother. I didn't know what it was about that.
It's about showing him, I guess, how much tougher I've become. Yeah, there's just a lot of animosity. I don't appreciate what he did to Mom, so this one's for her.
I don't believe you've ever actually told me that story of what he's done to your mom.
I mean, he left her. She had me. Split us apart, basically. Going in for that in Mom's pretty rough. Especially when you have a dad like him.
Well, I can sympathize.
He was your dad, too.
Yes, but I never knew it. No, he dumps me off as soon as he could, but I never knew my mother or father. He was just dumped.
Maybe he has a distaste for dragons. Or those born of it.
So I doubt. I mean, I hold nothing against him, honestly. I couldn't care less about that son of a. Well, I don't want to offend him.
I didn't catch that at all.
I just. I don't like you.
Don't need to get rid of that.
Bunker
Is
down.
it too scary?
I'm not. I mean, I just. You want me
Oh, I
okay. I just don't know.
don't care. I put it as age restricted, so.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, son of a bitch? Or
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. That's it.
And many other vulgar terms that I have for that asshole. Prick. Motherfucker. That might be too complimentary to him. But I cannot wait to embarrass him in front of that whole crowd. And they will be cheering my name. They will never forget. They will never forget. I'll have him hanging upside down from that pole when I'm done with him. For all the times he used to beat me with it.
Well, brother, I cannot wait to see it.
It'll be a show for all to come and see. Perhaps we'll even become a bit richer along the way. I know you like when wealth tends to come our way.
Well, there are many uses for wealth, such as comfortable sleeping arrangements.
That's true. For now, I guess this bedroll is going to have to do for the night.
I can't remember that.
Don't think I have a bedroom.
What's the hobgoblin's name again?
Thought.
Thought. Tonight, I might need to give you the weight for the stiffness.
It will be stiff. As
I
he
don't
lays
know how
down
he does it.
on the ground, as stiff as a rock,
I'm gonna like
as hard as a snail.
lay down between him and Sutherson.
Most of the people do not sleep next to me.
I don't know where he chose to sleep. Does he sleep away from the group?
Most people make me sleep away from the group.
Have we ever made him sleep away from the group?
No.
No, literally, you guys will not sleep in the same room as him. Every time you guys have stayed at a place,
Oh, out of place.
it's always on the outside. It's different room for Solution.
Out of place, but this is the middle room.
I think special circumstances like Soth being after our heads calls for special
I'm very scared.
conditions. You can sleep next to me tonight, so listen.
I will not group you very much.
I hope not at all.
Okay.
So, is this a mangrove swamp?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
You guys still haven't
are we
got out
in
of the swamp.
water or?
Oh, so you guys are able to find some dry land. It's not.
Okay. But
It's gross, but
squishy,
Yeah, it's gross and
okay.
squishy, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have a bedroll or anything.
You two will be doing what
Is there any mangrove trees close together?
Yeah.
Can I use my 3 nets and make a hammock?
You can try. Roll a sleight of hand check.
19.
Yeah, that'll do it. Makes a hammock.
Hammock.
Very crafty.
Alright, so now you are asleep in your hammock. The day goes on.
Also to make sure it don't get dirty, of
Wait, I
course.
thought you said sleep through the night. What do you mean the day goes on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And the night goes on. Next day, 6 a.m. You guys are awake. It is now Thursday.
Are there any birds in the area?
Yes, there would be. Doing the little.
Just
As I wake up, I do a perception check for Pegasus wings. Sound of flapping. That is a 4.
You don't know.
I guess he hasn't found us quite yet.
perhaps I should figure out what he's up to.
Oh yeah, you got that special power.
You tune in. You see Soft next to a fire. There's a single goblin or hobgoblin that's tied up to a pyre.
As he does.
You see him carrying a single gem, and he's doing a prayer of some kind.
Oh,
Give me the forces to take revenge
I thought he was trying
on
to do
those who have wronged me.
trying to do a resurrection on his wife.
I'm just going to continue to watch to see if it works.
And the goblin's like, no, I told you everything you wanted. No, and he's like, and yet you will serve me better in death, as he torches the hobgoblin. Burns for 5 minutes. Then he kind of goes down his corpse, and you see him do his thing. The fire licking around it, and nothing happens. The gem still in his hand, crushed, and he just jerks.
Ooh. Garrix is not one for revenge, apparently. Are you quite alright over there?
Actually, I would say I'm more than all right, because some good luck is fun that come our way.
How do you figure that one, Raskin?
So our good pal Soth, as it were, has lost some of
good
his
pal.
abilities, indeed.
Lost.
Do you remember his abilities to make the half-dragon servants of his?
Yeah, the same ones that pretty much slaughtered his wife and children. Yeah.
Yep, the exact same one. But he has lost that ability. He is angry at Garrix because of it.
You're saying that he's not one with his god anymore.
That is precisely what I'm saying.
Then perhaps he might be weak enough that he can't even take us in a fight.
Indubitably.
However, I out of my pocket with the crumpled upness. I'm we have some business to take care of first. And I just put it back in my pocket.
Indeed, you ready to go, Hungus?
Actually, I think I'm going to hang back, actually. I'll help you guys get to the city, or to the city, and then I'm going to stay out there with Thought, just because he's going to be in danger, You guys and Citizen head in. I think Barrow and I are, I'm going to look for him as well, see if he's on the outside of the city.
This seems quite out of character for you, seeing as how you have never made any attempt to get close to Thought. In fact, you've actively avoided him.
But I just need to, make sure he doesn't betray you guys. And I don't want him getting caught.
Getting caught by Soth?
I don't care if he gets killed, but I don't care if he gets killed by Soth. Like, it doesn't matter. But
Did Thought lose his mask somewhere in the swamp, or?
he still has it, but it's still like a risk I'm not quite willing to take. So
Quite a change of heart overnight.
just say I've had a change of character.
Well, what you decide to do is your own
Such a weird
prerogative.
one.
Indeed. Like I said, what you want to do is your own prerogative. I think it's how you followed us into the swamp for no reason anyway.
Well, I'll gladly
No, I
take
was
your guidance.
protecting nature.
Well, I'll try not to step on any bugs on our way back to, what is it, Yelton?
Yalpton.
Yelton. That's fine.
I just do that and then just walk.
Rolling up my bed sheet.
Yes, I get my my nets. I untie them, get them back.
Side of hand check.
Alright. Anybody can roll with that.
7.
You are unable to untie your net.
I guess this is why they don't typically put nets together. Huh?
You think it could be permanent proof that we were here? Maybe I'm being a bit too paranoid about this whole soft thing, but, he kind of, is really strong.
Can I try again?
Sure. Take 5.
Sure.
Try again.
16.
That gets it. Now you undid it.
So, Citizen, you have everything you need?
I am ready to go.
All right. Seems you slept all right. You must have felt safe and protected.
It was not safe, but I slept very fine.
All right.
Citizen, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you know the woman that took away your gayness?
The bitch.
Indeed, do you know perhaps where she would have gone after that?
She talked about her friend, Zug.
Oh, so that's clay bottom. Interesting. Thank you.
Yes. I do not know what I did, but you're welcome.
You've been most helpful.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm guessing Hungus is starting to like lead the way, so I
Yep.
followed him.
Could you roll his survival? He's got advantage because he's in the swamp. I'm looking for my dice. You know what?
Easy 8. Easy 2.
Sounds like Brennan rolls.
So,
You hear that, Brad? Your rolls suck.
that's a 12, I think.
Oh, does he have a +4 to survival?
Yeah,
Okay.
I seem to recall. Because his wisdom's 14.
Okay.
Well,
Alright, so not the greatest.
No, 13. You have a proficiency of 3 now.
Also +5.
You guys are going through the swamp yet again. What pace are you going? Fast, normal, or slow?
Do not believe we are in any real danger at this point. So we could take our time.
I like to save as much strength as I can have, so I can really let down a merciless beating.
So shall we go at a normal pace?
It'll give me a good amount of time to think over which parts of his body I want to bruise up the baddest.
Okay, where do you guys come out? Yeah, are you heading towards Yopton?
Yeah.
Okay. I see you travel all day
Then
As you leave the swamp, Hungus.
then I'm gonna write a letter.
Okay, Hungus. At this point, upon leaving the swamp, says he's gonna go look for Barrow, and he's gonna keep thought with him.
So he is going into this. You are going into the city.
City, no.
Barrow is in the city.
He is.
Yes, he is keeping an eye out to make sure that Mark is still there.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. I must go protect nature. I will catch you later, my friends.
We'll send Mark your way if we find him.
I do not really know how you will find us. But
I have a knack for finding people.
this is not a skill that you have used previously.
It's usually because something happens and then my character switches and I am able to find my way back.
We might want to keep a closer eye on this one. He could be bipolar.
Or just straight up retarded.
But Barrow does the exact same thing.
Yeah, but Barrow makes us armor.
Make you something.
I'll be waiting for him when you get back.
She's a mud pie.
Dexterity checks to dodge.
Oh, he didn't hit you with it. He just drops it in front of you.
Well, I'll see you later, Hungus. Thanks for getting us through here safely. As I turn and look at you, ready to go find him. Or at least help me
Indeed, I
find
must
him.
actually take care of one of business. So I'll write down the letter.
Okay.
And basically, I guess the gist of it would be...
Do you have a bird to send it?
You
Or-
said there was birds.
Yeah, but how you have to get one.
What are you suggesting?
Okay. You read suggestion real quick.
Okay. It's a course of action. Take this letter to Claybottom and give it to... It's a creature, so...
Okay, where are you writing?
Joanne. Although we may have left on not the greatest of terms, some revelations have come to light, and I would appreciate your wisdom on the matter. So, if you could come speak to me about these regards, perhaps in Yopton and the surrounding areas, that would be beneficial.
I don't know about that one. Seems kind of dangerous to me.
All right.
And then,
You're gonna suggest a bird?
Yeah.
Wisdom save for the bird.
Negative,
Does not succeed.
-2 modifier.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
so I suggest that you take this letter to Claybottom, to the
The guild,
the
right?
Slaves Guild, or what's it called? The Monster Hunter Guild? To the Monster Hunter Guild.
Do we have like a symbol that we could show it? Probably nothing.
I
You gotta remember, you're working with a dumb bird. It doesn't even know names.
do I know the directions to Claybottom?
Yeah, approximately. You point and it's like,
Until you see this symbol, and I use minor illusion of the symbol. Sure. This is not gonna work.
as it flies away. You know, pigeons, very dumb. You need to have one that knows where it's going. That one is retarded. You could tell by the way it looked at you. His eyes were crossed the whole time.
I have deduced this as well, Silverson.
Oh, you are wiser than I once believed.
If your
You
business
must
is finished, can we get going?
I think that took like 30 seconds.
To write a whole letter,
Yeah.
It takes a little bit longer than that. It's like 2 minutes.
roll it up, attach it.
Oh no. It's just the paper.
It's like it's been on
It's
there.
actually like Yeah, it's like eat this paper and regurgitate it once you get there.
I can actually do that. Alright. Yes, brother, we may go. I'm sorry about this.
You know locations better than I do.
And is this like the address or like what is this?
Yeah, it's a place.
Flyer?
Yeah.
And it's in Yoffin.
Uh-huh.
You are the all-seeing after all.
Honestly, I'm not against this title.
Mother, under this new moon, I'll restore your orcish honor and bring on him the justice that you deserve.
All right, pushing forward. You make it to Yopton by nightfall. The gates themselves are, there.
I'm gonna check in
Open.
Soth. But like, so he's at a campfire doing stuff.
Soth was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so checking in.
it's not there anymore. He's in Stillwater at his house.
Oh, he went back?
He's in Stillwater. No, it's like dark or like evening. He's in there going through all of like the old treasures, grabbing what he can, and like gems and stuff, and putting it into a bag.
Let me find Mark before we get TPK'd.
Oh, yes. Brother, there's another revelation that has just been brought to my eyes.
What could it possibly be now?
Do you remember how I told you he vowed to never go back to Stillwater?
Something along those lines, I suppose.
Well, he is there now.
If he hates it there, why would he go back?
Indeed. He seems to be gathering all of his loot.
Well, that's why he went back then. His stuff's there. Can't imagine he plans on still residing there.
It is fortunate then that we did not travel to Stillwater as we once previously planned.
I guess we dodged an arrow on that one.
Indeed, and now let us get this show on the road.
We have a show to put on.
Cracking my knuckles, my neck, loosening myself up. You see me doing like arm circles. I'm doing like the arm across the chest as we're walking, just getting nice and loosey-goosey.
So before we start this, would I be correct in assuming that you do not want any help?
He's all mine. And you said yourself, you don't feel anything towards him. Well, my orcish rage burns just at the very thought of my father.
It's true, but I want you to accomplish your mission.
And what would you do to help?
Perhaps I could lessen some of the blows that he could do you.
I already feel barely any pain when I'm in my rage mode. But say I felt no pain.
Well, I cannot offer that.
Then what can you offer?
Perhaps the ability to incapacitate him.
Considering that's the goal, what's the method? Other than brutally beating his face in.
Well, do you remember when I told you that if I were to say the draconic word Klaus, just close your eyes?
You're going to incapacitate him with your magic and just let me wail on him.
That would be the method.
Too much honor would be lost in that moment. I don't think I would be able to return to Valhalla knowing that I didn't defeat him at his full power.
And I respect that. I merely wanted to test your resolve, and it just seems that your resolve is as strong as him.
He's not going to look or feel the same after this. Probably lose feeling in his left jaw. At the very least.
Is that where you intend to wail upon him?
I've been practicing my right hook, left hook. You always ended on the left hook.
So will it be a fist match, then a fisticuff?
We'll see. I don't plan to outright just murder my dad. I think Garrick's might help do some good damage to weaken him, though, before I put my own flavorful beating upon him. I just want to bring him to his knees before I do it. After all, if I was to go in with just my fist, I'd be pretty defenseless against that fucking pole. Took way too many beatings from that thing. Way too many.
How large is his pole?
I don't know what you remember of his stature, but
Literally nothing.
he's kind of a giant, and in order for something to hold up a giant, it has to be pretty fucking sturdy. So, you remember those trees?
So
in the
let me get
swamp?
this straight. He uses his stripper pole as a weapon.
Oh yeah, he's kind of a barbarian of a Goliath.
Well,
I definitely got his muscles, genetically speaking.
this is true. Well, pray Garrick's be with you in your own.
Right.
In your own.
Just as Garrick's would have wished upon me. All right, I've said everything I need to say. Let's go.
You begin pushing into the city. The guards welcome you back. You solicit an odd look, but allow them to pass. The lights are...
I clean. All right. Do you want to be clean for this? Or do you want to be covered?
I should be presentable. Should I adopt a following from some specific female fans? It wouldn't hurt to look my best.
All right, so I go like this, and just like fling the mud off of you onto the ground.
I see how you stay so hygienic through these swampy endeavors and journeys that we go on.
Well, that's not sleeping on the ground.
Very true. You are a man of cleanliness after all.
Well, if people are going to be admiring you, you best be looking at your best.
Like pull out my sword, just like kind of like shine it a little bit.
All right. Meet up a little bit in the middle of the street.
Citizens, you not want to be shit covered as well.
Make me a clean.
Clean is not a word I associate with citizen. But yes, I clean him up.
Oh, when did I get there? I have changed the color. Oh no, I'm just used to being dirty. I do not like it very much. I will be right back. As he goes and rolls on the ground for a little bit, he gets back up. Much better.
I suppose that was for naught then.
Yes, some people are hopeless in their presentability.
Are you making fun of me?
Would you like to present yourself, or would you like me to present you?
I have all the words saved up in my head waiting to just pour right out of my mouth.
Well, let's go hear them then.
Walking down the street, making a couple turns, the lamps guiding your way as you reach your way to Joe's Crab Shack.
My ability to make names.
Joe's Crab Shack is a wonderfully lit pink house in the middle of the city. And there are banners on the outside saying, "The Outsider, the one and only Mark." And with rainbow glitter around it. The front, there's a small line of men and women trying to get into this place with a massive guard standing there.
It has occurred to me that I could also coat your fists in ice.
That would sting a bit, but it would hurt him more than it would hurt me. Let's see when we get inside. Perhaps maybe he'll remember you a bit better after that. But looks like we might have to wait in line for a minute.
Well, I've gone years without any preconceived notions, but now you've given me samples, so I'm quite curious.
Alright, So there is a line. What are you guys gonna do?
I go and I stand in line.
Okay. The wait will be at least 15 minutes until you're able to enter into Joe's Crab Shack.
What if we were to pay more? Or pay?
Oh, you wish to pay to enter Joe's Crab Shack? Many wish to do that, but depends how much you're willing to spend.
I'm willing to spend a considerable sum.
Oh, hey, how much is that?
10 gold.
Oh, most generous, actually. The bodyguard holds his hand out.
Okay, give him 10 gold.
Oh, you want to joking? All right. Feel very kind line. Everyone's like, ooh.
I want to see the show.
All right, place your characters.
Ooh, snap. There you go.
Going in
And
his
so,
house.
so it's the three of us, so there's in.
So this one's coming in too.
So I'm down 10 gold.
You
That's
pay
it.
you paid him, so you're closest to the door. So you're like,
No, I would pay him and let you go in front of me, and then I'd go after you and have Silverstone in the back, because, yes. His natural place.
You love being behind the men.
if you coat my fist with ice, can I grab my sword?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't do that.
I told you we were gonna do when we get inside. I was gonna have this really.
Oh, you said maybe, yeah. So I could actually do any element.
Yeah, why would it not be fire then for Garrick?
I figured that might be too. Yeah. No.
All right. As the door swings open,
I want to see the mini Marcus has had planned for Mark this whole time.
It's just as tall as this.
it is that.
Fight the speaker.
Oh, Sam, you're going in first. So.
No. I let you go.
Oh, you open the door for me.
So basically, I paid him off here,
Mhm.
sitting there. Then you'll go.
Okay. The door opens and you are met by the music as you see a man on a massive metal pole surrounded by fire with nothing on, dancing. His muscles gleaming in oil, and everyone there cheering, throwing silver, gold, and copper pieces alike. As you enter in, you recognize your father as he's doing crunches on the pole. His abs basically exploding as he does it.
So how tall is he? Is he a?
He's not a Goliath. He's definitely a human.
I guess
And
he was a lot bigger as
he's
my
not
dad.
as strong as Narzul is either.
Huh.
But he is very, very fit as he continues taking his hands off. He then does it with one leg.
I must say, Narzul, that was just quite impressive. I'm kind of a bit disappointed that.
Perhaps I had more terrifying images from my childhood beatings in my head than I thought.
Sliding down the pole, he lands on the ground, does a little and does some helicopter moves.
this whole time I'm just like moving forward.
Okay.
Are you like walking and talking with me?
Yeah, no, I'll be like, you know what? We'll go entourage style with Slytherin and I on the sides in like a triangle formation.
Okay.
Or an arrowhead formation.
Mm-hmm. Pressing forward, Mark still hasn't noticed you as coins are being thrown up. He goes, yes, of course. And for the final act, you see slight rainbows starting to appear around him. He's like,
Oh shoot!
So like I don't know, like as I'm walking up, you just like see me just going like shoulder in front of shoulder, just like seething like anger and rage, just like
okay.
mouth clenched really tight, like a kid
Uh-huh.
at the dentist that just doesn't want to open his mouth.
Fair. Okay.
Move it over a bit more.
I make my footsteps loud and audible.
not loud enough to drown out the music or the cheers that are happening as everyone is so happy by this. And he goes, with that, I bring my performance to an end. Thank you for coming. And you.
Does he see me?
Staring directly at you, he walks out of the fire with only a golden necklace around his neck.
Is he nude?
Completely naked.
Okay.
Female stripper.
Walking up as you've now approached on his runway, looking down at you. Ah,
Father.
the pussy returns.
This is going to be the last time that you ever hear him address me like that.
This is the first time I've heard him address you like
And it will be the last. I've come here.
Hello? Oh, she hung up. What the heck?
Moist.
It's Grossy.
Grossy. Well, with one goal in mind, to restore the honor that you stole from my mother.
Your mother had no honor. She was a whore.
As soon as I hear him like say that word, I like grab my sword and unsheath it.
Oh, the big scary bastard. Your mother left you, and I tossed you out.
Ravas.
Your sword catches flame. He goes, oh, you can stand up for yourself now. Good job. You're I'm so proud of you. Did you know years ago when he was just a little boy, I would beat him whenever he made a decision that did not please me, and he didn't even once stand up. Instead, he cried like a little bitch.
I dare you to try and do it again.
I kicked you out. I severed you from all of my resources. He hops down. And now, you can see it's still quite a lucrative business. And I said one day you would have to prove yourself. And you think this is that day that you will prove yourself worthy of the great Mark?
I will embarrass you in front of everybody that is throwing all this glory your way that you do not deserve.
I deserve every bit of this.
Oh, do you really? Let's see how well you do when Garrix lights you a fucking flame.
And I like swing my sword right at him.
So you charge up.
You charging?
Yeah,
All
charging.
right, roll initiative.
All right. My initiative is 10.
You notice that this member seems to be like ready, wearing like full body armor and equipment. Seems like a bodyguard of some kind.
This is where Sen comes in.
So do I have to roll initiative too?
You're gonna have to roll initiative as well. So it's losing.
This one.
No, I go last.
Okay, 17 for him.
He goes first.
I go first.
Or I go first?
What'd you get?
10.
Okay, so Mark, followed by
4.
ooh,
You ready to do this?
Jake.
Dude, I don't have my weapon out. It takes an action.
Oh, my bad.
So there's- Listen.
Big suck.
We also totally didn't do the ice hands thing.
But
Okay.
that would have taken a spell slot. Anyway, so.
Mark stands there, crouches down, and he goes, "You're taking me in my naked state, the one I am most comfortable in, and you will be beaten all the same." And he stands ready.
Ready. As I'm charging.
Jake, your go.
All right.
Do we want to push it further? So they haven't been able to see you.
That's okay.
I'm really glad that I've lit my sword.
Yeah, no, that's real good. I'm
Seeing his
wholly unprepared.
seeing his confident stance, I enter my barbaric rage, thinking about my mom, like bits and pieces of Valhalla. Probably
She flashes before you, and the thing that you remember is she's proud of you, and that you are a warrior.
Oh yeah. I just full on orcish barbarian charge at him, and I go for just the big overhead swing right
Coming
into
down,
his
you have
shoulder.
disadvantage on this.
I have disadvantage.
Oh, did he dodge?
He's taking ready. My question is, do I want to reckless attack him or not? You told me this before I choose to reckless attack?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Well, seeing as to how I am already raging and I don't know how much damage he's going to do, I'm going to reckless attack him this first time.
Okay.
To balance it out.
That's pretty good.
That's because I have +7 to hit, right?
You have a +8.
+8 to hit. Okay. Yeah. So 8 or 19.
That hits.
19 hits. All right. So
46.
46. Yeah, because the 2d6 fire and. All right.
Actually, you do have to do fire separately.
Fire separately.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I'm going to reroll.
Yeah, with the
All
fire
right.
separate. So what is this?
A weapon.
Okay.
So 8 weapon, masterwork, and then 4 fire.
I think that's the same
Fine.
damage, isn't it?
That's pretty funny. So how much was it for
8 weapon, 4 fire.
8 plus what?
8 plus 4, 12.
No.
And plus the 1. Okay, so 9. Oh, wait.
5.
Hold on.
It's your strength plus
Yeah.
the weapons.
5. Okay, so 13.
Okay.
And
And
then 4
Fire does nothing to him.
Fire does nothing.
So no reason to roll.
All right, so it hits him. You slash him across the chest. You see the oil and the blood starting to mix as he goes, "Oh, you did get better."
Just staring him in the eyes,
Uh-huh.
like going for like the bash.
Still
with my
disadvantage.
multi-attack.
But it's
But I'm
still
recklessly
Yep.
So.
+8 to hit, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, 5 plus, so 10. Coming in with like the bash swing on the others.
All right.
On the recoil.
You slash him across the chest again, blood dripping it now from his chest. He goes, "Oh, just listen. Oh shit. Okay. What do I do? All right. Next up, Sam.
Okay, so my eyes flash purple, and in my hands the halberd is conjured, and it lights on fire, and I turn to the bodyguards and go, "Back off!"
Roll intimidation.
Ooh.
Natural 20, 27.
Dang. All right, he's gonna roll against that. You see him kind of like back off for a second.
I have like a line of dialogue I want to say as Mark enters his turn.
The guards stand back. They like take one step forward, but that's it. All right. What do you want to say?
As like after that hit, as like in my eyes say,
Mark, feed my rage.
He goes, "Oh, I will enjoy beating your ass again." As he goes in for a punch.
oh my God.
He's a monk.
Yeah, monks. Sanctuary.
All right.
He has
First attack?
advantage, 'cause
Okay.
I recklessly attacked.
17, 20 plus to hit.
29.
23.
23 hits.
Make a con saving throw.
Oh, shoot.
All right, I have a +6 to this.
Oh,
At
this
least.
is stunning.
23.
That's good.
As your muscles tense up
Oh,
for a second.
It's trying to stun you.
Stunning strike is what it's
Yeah.
called? Okay. So damage for the first hit.
9.
9 damage.
So-
It's magical as well.
So 4. It doesn't matter.
Is this damage rolled down or up?
It's up.
It's up, so I take 5. Okay. So 50. Okay.
Secondary attack. That hits. They 21.
This is another stun.
Nope. I don't think I think you only do it once per turn.
Is it?
I think so.
I thought it's once per key point.
Yeah, I think it's per hit.
Stunning strike. Never mind. Yep. Stunning strike.
Sorry, Dick.
I gotta play by the rules. +6 to roll 18.
You're good. And then that's 7 points.
Okay, so 4. Yeah, 4 plus 5 is 9 damage. Okay.
And
times can
the
you-
secondary attack
You
21.
mean tertiary
And that one.
attack?
So 21.
Yeah, that was a 3.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay.
3.
Is this also a stunning strike?
Stunning strike.
+6 to roll.
Oh,
You're
Three.
And then
He's like, oh,
Taking-
shoot.
Taking 9. so
9
far.
again.
So,
So
9,
that's 5.
So 10 plus the 4, 14 damage taken.
Dude, that's so
No,
clutch not getting stunned.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Oh, this brings back some horrible memories.
Guards, take care of his extra people. All right.
My turn.
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell me whether or not I have disadvantage before I choose to
Nope,
recklessly
not this
attack him? Okay. I'm going to choose to not recklessly attack him this
Okay.
time.
You do not have disadvantage.
Good gamble. All right, still in my rage state. Going for my first weapon hit with a +13.
Misses.
Yep.
As he dodges out of the way.
Going for my second hit on the multi attack. Oh no!
Dipping out of the way again, he goes, ah, you're a pussy.
Getting faster. Prepare that, Klaus.
Oh, okay.
All right, so listen.
Run over here. I think I should know what to attack you.
All right. Here you go. You're.
Oh. So wait, which space are they in?
No, I would just there.
Okay.
Do that.
I will mirror Sleuths in there. And I'll be like,
Back off. Okay, roll another intimidation.
and then I will.
This guy appears to be some form of like veteran fighter. Like he's old and like potentially like retired now mercenary.
Yeah, we'll just do that. 15
Okay.
or 16. Yeah, 16.
Okay. They're less afraid now,
Okay.
and being commanded seem like they're bolstered up.
Let's see if I can do anything else for my turn here.
Is it an action to intimidate?
Was it?
I would say yeah.
Okay, then that's my turn, unless I have a bonus action, which no, unless I want to Hexblade Curse, which I won't hit. So that's my turn.
Okay. The guard stands up in his full mail. Where is it? Need a stat block. All right. Drawing his sword, or splint nails, what he has, runs up to you, sword drawn.
Nice down.
Okay.
14.
Misses as he
Okay.
dips past, swinging around. First attack. Not great. 13.
Nope.
And he's missing. You dip underneath. He goes for another backslash. 15.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, that's the end of that turn. He uses the rest of his bonus action to draw his other sword. Now he has a long sword and a
yes,
short sword. Yeah.
Okay.
End of his turn. Mark's turn. Mark,
No advantage on these and stuff.
you see him. He goes. You see his hand go across his chest as his wounds begin to seal. You're attacking me when I'm not even at my full power, and you still can't beat me. Pathetic. You whore-born bastard.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you now.
Here you go.
Oh, my go.
Yeah.
Oh, because he had healing. He's good at provoking me because I'm gonna recklessly attack him this time.
Okay. You had disadvantage, but now you do not.
All right. First melee weapon attack. Here we go. 23.
Hits.
Does fire damage matter this time?
It still does not.
So that is a
12.
12 damage
Okay.
on the first hit. Going for the second hit. Does an 18 hit.
18 does hit.
All right. Give me some sixes, baby. Ooh, we'll take that. We'll take that clean 13 damage for a total of 25.
Let's go.
I will make sure that you never reproduce another loveless child a fucking again.
You now scratch him across. Actually, done some pretty good damage. His blood is now like coming down quite profusely. And yet, you haven't beat me yet.
No.
Yep. So listen,
This guy signed his death sentence against Narzel. Well, Narzel said just gonna knock him out.
Yeah.
He's not gonna
Sam,
knock him out.
here you go.
anymore.
Oh, that guy's.
Yep.
That guy hasn't done anything.
Nope, this is just one of the viewers, and they're like kind of all moving away.
So it's just these two guards.
No, it's literally just this guy so far. The other guy just hasn't moved. He's still sitting. The other guy's just sitting down.
Okay. I turned in and I'm like, that was a very stupid decision to make.
Okay.
18 to hit,
Hits.
and then I will roll the second to go. 18 again,
Hits.
and third, natural 20.
Hits. Well, this guy's gonna get freaking wrecked. Fire damage does stuff to him. Oh. Did you hexblade him? Oh, no, you didn't.
I could smite him,
Oh, true, you could.
but I think he's done. Well, first I'll do the first 2 damage to see
Okay.
if he's dead. So that is just 4, 7, 12, 17 damage on the first. Wow. 25 damage on the second.
25 and 17.
25 and 17.
Is 42. Bloody, but still up.
Okay. No, we will not divinely smite him.
Okay.
We will roll. I believe it's just.
So
Yeah,
gonna be
it's not
2.
fire. It's just a D4.
It's just 2d4
Oh.
because it's a crit.
Oh yeah. So it's a garbage. 4, 6, 11 damage.
That doesn't mean.
Okay, that's good.
Are you killing him or knocking him out?
Said he's gonna regret this. I'm just gonna. Can you roll a D20 and like 11 and up he's dead. Below he's
Sure,
not.
go for it. Roll it.
Okay. 11 and up he's dead. Otherwise not. He's dead. So I
And you just like his brain splatters against the
so I wasn't
wall.
pulling any punches, but like I wasn't trying to really kill him either. So I was just leave it up to chance.
No! No! He does a backflip over. You have no reaction.
Oh wait, and then Ratkin would be like, as like purplish energy start coming out of his hand and into the guy, and out comes from him a specter.
Oh yeah.
Necromancer, says all the people.
And I just look shocked.
Yeah.
I have no idea that was happening. What? No. Shit.
Running back, he goes, grabbing onto the pole itself, popping out.
Oh, I'm trying.
Designed to use a real weapon instead of your weak fist, father.
Reaching in, onto the floor, he grabs a little hatch, pulling it up. He grabs something else out of it. It appears to be a bottle of some kind. Now, take me, son.
Drink as many ailments as you need, motherfucker.
I did fuck your mother.
I'm rolling initiative.
And sorry,
for
was
the
that
Spectre.
was it his action to take the pole?
Yep, that's
Okay.
he can't do anything else.
Spectre has a 22 initiative with a natural 20.
Wow. Okay,
So does that mean Spectre's moving on top of the round, or
he will
Yeah.
be, but that was top of the round. I'm just gonna.
No, it would just be
Okay.
it'd be on my turn, and then he'd roll.
okay?
Okay,
And
so
I was
listen.
the very last.
Yeah.
So then it would be him next, right?
We just did Mark's turn.
Oh, okay.
So listen. Does his or Jake's turn? Sorry.
My turn. All right.
Yeah.
So is it gonna like take an action to jump up, or is it
Nope.
5 feet off the ground?
It's just 5. It's not even. It's like 3 foot. It's just you can easily hop up there.
Don't do it, father. I have the high ground. Is he hittable from there? Like, can I just like looking down at him from the stage, just go in and just like go
Yeah.
for the maul? I'm going to recklessly attack him again.
Okay. You have advantage.
cussed! Unnatural
19.
20.
Or yeah, unnatural 20.
Hits.
Does fire matter at all?
Nope. He's still immune.
We'll take that
Oh!
16 damage as I just like wail him like right over the shoulder.
Yeah. So it cracks into him a little bit. You see his shoulder kind of drop a little, and blood is profusely coming out. He goes, Not like this. All right, go.
As I go, just like crack him over again, just like Anakin, like beat
Okay.
him on top, like over and over again.
That does it.
2d6. That's
11?
11 damage. As I crack him over one more time.
He staggers backwards, blood oozing from his body. Looking up. I do not give up this easily. As he goes from kneeling to standing again, blood is so bloody right now. He's still in it. Sam.
I'll make you regret ever looking my mother in the eyes.
My turn. I'm just gonna look at the crowd and just intimidate and be like,
Back! Okay, roll it.
Man, Ratkin really wants this right now.
"Oh yeah, you wonder why?" 15.
The crowd moves backwards. Everyone, this guy's still just like just drinking like a little beer, just doesn't even care.
Okay. And then I'm gonna turn, noticing they're back. I'm gonna tell the Spectre to make sure they stay back. And then I'm gonna turn and look how Narzo is doing.
I say at this point, the bodyguard has noticed, the one that was watching the door, and is now coming in.
But so you looking good?
Oh yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah.
I look like
You're
I
just
took
like
like a.
slamming him. So
Yeah.
Mark's looking hella bloodied. and
Yeah.
Narzo's just slamming it. Okay. So Rathkin just goes,
Not Narzo. Mark,
Has advantage on this round.
you see him, his fist clench, goes with one unarmed attack against you.
Okay.
Stupid dice falling in the crack of doom. 22.
Mm-hmm.
Con save. With a stunning strike.
+6, 12.
Does not save.
"Oh shoot!"
Yikes.
So you are stunned
Can't take action.
until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And you take 3. Or sorry, not 3. 7.
Okay, so 4.
And then he's going to try to hit you again with the pull this time. 22 again. And then with the pull, 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And once again with the pull as he swings it around. Or sorry, no, this one has to be his fist. So he uses his fist once again, and he for some reason slips down, and he hits you right in the nuts as a crit.
Oh shoot!
What work control?
Only it's 11 points of damage.
I was definitely going to return a favor to that. Alright, I've definitely taken a few good hits. I'm starting to cough up a little bit of blood.
All right. End of his turn. Your turn.
Stunned.
You're stunned. Your rage ends at this point. As your now the stun ends. Soliston's turn.
Oh, you. What the frick are you doing? Stay back.
Your go.
So I was watching this happen.
Yeah, and you saw Mark just bah, ting, bah. And you see like Narzo sort of dazed.
I'm gonna see.
And you saw this guy come in.
Yeah, but Spectre's on it. So I'm gonna go up here to Mark and be like,
Get on your knees.
and I would use suggestion on Mark.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. 22.
Succeed.
Insane.
That's my turn.
I will do no such thing. Be a good little boy. And as he grabs his thing with both hands, bah, and tries to bap you in the head with it. 22.
Yeah.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
And get 22. Bat down. 7 for the second attack.
Okay.
And then that's it. He can only make 3 attacks with that.
He only made 2 attacks against me.
Yeah, sorry, 2. Yeah, because he had to do his third one.
Oh, I got you.
Here you go.
Just like after like taking 5 hits in a row, I'm just like feel this like blood. I like grab at my chest. I like take my blood and I just like rip it across my face, just like scratching my own face in order to just like bring myself into like a boiling rage, self-inflicted injury.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what is that, like a D4?
No, it would be 1.
It would be 1 damage. Yeah, just scratching myself across the face, giving myself just like an orcish battle scar of my own means, and like recklessly attacking, entering my rage. Like I don't even feel the need to hold my great weapon with both arms as I just like bring my great sword up from above him on the stage, and I recklessly attack as hard as I can, trying to shatter the earth beneath his feet.
You have disadvantage. So,
but I'm reckless.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you just, it's just default.
An unnatural 20.
Hits. Ooh.
15 damage as I try to break the very earth he is standing on.
As you hit, he goes up, blocking the thing in it, and comes down, smacking him in the chest. Are you killing or knocking unconscious?
I will knock him unconscious with this blow.
As you push it in, smacking his shoulder, knocking it out of socket,
Before he like fades, because I still have a multi-attack, I look at him in the eyes as he's falling down, and I tell him, I am going to give you a fate worse than death. And I like, from like this, like the downward swing, like let it hit like the ground past his shoulder. I pick it back up with both hands, and I aim for his exposed genitalia, and I go and castrate him with my fiery greatsword.
Roll it.
Oh my god! But is he prone?
Yes, you have advantage on this.
Well, now I have advantage?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, 25 to castrate him. Never.
And he
again.
His eyes go wide as he falls to the ground, completely unconscious. His genitals just oozing blood.
I go, and now the combat has ended, and I pick them up.
This guy running up, is Spectre. He doesn't even care about the Spectre.
Spectre will care about him.
Okay, make your attack. Disadvantage because he's sprinting.
21.
Yeah, it hits him.
And that would be
My character arc.
5. That's cock. 5, 6. 6 damage, and he has to make a con saving throw.
6.
So he's permanently reduced by 6 hit points.
And he's gonna run in there. Notice that Mark's down, just back off after that, and just like, oh shoot.
I go to grab like his like charred like fire remains.
It's not charred because of the immunity, but
oh yeah, shoot.
And I walk over to the fire, and I just toss it in there.
Now that it's separated from him, it sizzles and burns and withers away.
May the ashes of your demonic genitals that have birthed so many other than I, that you chose to mistreat over and over and abandon and dump, finally you got what you deserve for what you did to me, to Barrow, even to Rathkin. Mother, may these ashes of this fallen man bring you comfort in all the pain that he caused you. I'll see you again.
I like turn around and just like look to the crowd,
who's still in shock.
This man that you honor so highly is lower than the dirt that he is now groveling in before you. May you never waste another piece of gold on this piece of human trash! Be gone!
They all are now like bustling out, trying to not get killed. Everyone except for that one dude who's still just chilling there. Drinking his beer.
I guess I didn't need the class after all.
I did not think you would, brother.
Thank you, Garrix. Bravas. As I sheath my great sword.
There's now an ominous silence as everyone has deserted this place. Gold coins litter the ground that you stand upon, drenched in his blood and your own blood, as you feel the bruises that was left by Mark from both his hands and his rod that he used to beat you with.
So as I like touch my face to gather some blood on my fingertips, I bring my right hand to my chest and I draw the orcish letter for the letter H for heart.
Okay.
As a symbol of love and appreciation for my mom protecting me during that fight and for witnessing me truly like earning my rite of passage as a half orc.
Nice. Okay.
So, now the paladin, huh?
Well, I suppose we will see about him.
Oh, don't fear anything in this world anymore, brother. The only thing holding me back fell to its knees in front of me.
You hear the sound of a chair being pushed on wood as this guy stands up and begins walking towards you guys.
I thought I told you to leave.
Walking up, taking off his hood, you now see Barrow. It's like, I was just doing my job.
Do you feel avenged, brother?
And he comes and gives you a big old hug.
For everything that he did, every bit of wrong he's done to you, he has paid tonight.
So actually, while they're talking, I'm gonna clue into Soth.
Okay. How long ago was... Not much time has passed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see if he's gotten any news.
You see him, or you hear, the first thing you hear is, and resurrect them in the form that they once held, just like you used your power to bring back the half-orc. And you see him looking at the charred remains of his family, and once again, nothing. You see him, his hands grasping his sword, the gems that he has gathered in his hands. Fine, then. As he throws the gems to the ground, he pushes the door open. He goes, all right, this is it. I need three of your best trackers, because we have some hunting to do. You see a couple people like hesitantly raise their hands like, I said the best. We have some orc to hunt. We have a dragonborn to hunt. And we will take them. And you're like, but weren't they your friends? No! No, they are not. By the fires of Garrix, I will avenge my family. And they're like, okay. And some people are now coming out and they're like, fine, let's go. Let's do some hunting. As he begins walking into out of the swamp.
So I will dissipate that, and I will say in my head, Mark has been defeated. So when do I get my recompense?
You have nothing.
Do you feel liberated, brother? Do you feel as free as I do?
I really do. It's quite freeing, yes.
Sorry that I'm staying your clothes with the blood of our fallen father.
I can't believe you ripped his testicles off.
A fate worse than death for him. Nobody will ever lay in bed with him again.
Well, they might, but, he won't get any pleasure out of it.
Not at all, brother. Rathkin.
And so there is not that Narzul and Barrow would be able to see, but there is a deep frown on Rathkin's face as he is turned away and he's looking towards the body. And you mentioned his name, and there's just takes a minute, switches to a smile, and turns back. What is it, brother?
I think we have some unfinished business with an
What is this
adversary.
business?
So, I know he brought me back.
Would you like to do anything more with this meat bag?
I'd like to see him even try to get back on his feet after what I did to him.
At this point, there are now a couple of other guards approaching. They're coming in here, swords drawn.
This is a family matter.
Okay. What do you mean, like family matter? Because so far,
You hosted this criminal. My father beat children, many including myself, the Dragonborn, the human over here next to me. Tonight was my night to serve him justice. We'll be going now. Thank you for having us.
roll it.
Is this intimidation? Good thing I am proficient as shit. 11.
They want you to leave. They're just like, get out.
Okay.
And they make a way. There's 4 of them total.
I'm proudly, like, in an orcish stance of, like, somebody who just, like, slayed a dragon single-handedly. I'm just, like, walking out with this beaming confidence that my demon has been slayed. I don't even acknowledge or look at the guards. They don't even exist in my peripheral vision to me as I walk out.
I will just flick my wrist and there's just this wail as the specter disappears.
Walking out into the street, you have accomplished your tasks. And it is time for you to go and celebrate. Yeah, what do you guys do with your extra time now?
I calculate my character XP.
That's true.
Dude, I fucking slayed Mark!
That's pretty intense.
Gosh. Yeah, I feel like nobody.
Dude, you have such good rolls, too.
Dude, yeah, his rolls were insane. If the sun
you
is
get
strike,
stunned, you're done.
yeah. Also, that initiative order sucked for Mark. He was like, "Oh, this is."
Why?
Because
to go first.
Yeah. He did not want to go first, but he did.
Oh man, that was such a good fight. That honestly, like Lizard King was a satisfying fight. That was a really satisfying fight. That sums up my character arc, but I'm making Soft my character's next priority now.
So
He's trying to harm my brother. My brother has helped me through this whole journey. It's time that I, protect him.
Oh, he's trying to harm you too.
Oh yeah.
It's actually, I mean, we just know he's trying to harm Hungus.
so Sam, you got 700 XP.
Yeah, Mark and Brent will have to watch the replay on that fight because that was a really good fight. I loved my last hit, not the castration one, but the one before that, when I just literally
And
did a
Jake, you got 1,100 XP.
1,100. Oh my gosh, nice. That puts me at I'm in the 10,000s now. Ooh. As I did that self-inflicting wound just to put myself in this insanity of rage.
All right, I gotta go see what Grossy's called about. She left a message for me, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
Dude, that fight was so satisfying. I was kind of like, ooh, I'm feeling tired, but like I actually just like so put myself in that bar.
Sorry, can I try to advocate for more like character-driven XP for Jake than just?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't give him quest completion XP.
Yeah,
that was just for beating Mark. I think for quest completion, it's gotta be like 900.
900 more.
Yeah, I would say 900.
I think he's definitely that's like a major.
Actually, I feel like 900 is not even enough.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be 1500.
Okay, so 600 more. 120. I'm at 123 now. 123,000. So wait, what's level 6?
14.
14. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I need to stand up after that. Oh, yo, that has to be some of my best like combat D&D.
Now we got to figure out what to do next here.
Oh, I mean, we're always going to be ahead of Soth on the hunt. Dude, I have to rewatch myself now. That was so satisfying. I like literally put myself like in Narzel's shoes. I was just like, you know, like when you can sometimes like encompass yourself in like another person, like a personification. I was just like literally like Narzel, like looking down and just like seeing his dad and just like,
dude, the castration, that was so good.
Yeah, I was like a fate worse than death. Like in the back of my mind, I kind of planned to castrate him, and like he was egging me on. I was like, oh, I'm gonna murder you. But then as soon as he just like went down for that last hit, and I had like my multi attack, I was just like, there would be nothing cooler than for Narzel to literally just take his great sword down to his genitalia and just like, and then to throw it into the fire behind him, dude. He can never reproduce again. Like, and Narzel doesn't even care if he bleeds out. Like, he's just gonna. That was good.
Let's go, dude.
Thank you for keeping the guards off of me. Oh my gosh.
They were pussies.
Dude,
to use Mark's term.
Oh no, that was good. That was really satisfying.
And I think it's also good that I actually did not successfully intervene at all.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I like prepare the Klaus. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Definitely just back up.
I thought of it, but I was like, you know what? I feel like for roleplay, to have the man that has beat you and abused you groveling before you, oh yeah, that's way better.
I liked how the most intervention it was like telling him to get on his knees and suggest him. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, it literally just words.
Mm-hmm. So what was he? Was he a monk?
He had stunning strike for sure.
Yeah. Dude, when he got the one stun off on me, I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm like, this is where I kind of have to interview. Otherwise, you're just going to get freaking mowed.
100%. Let me catch up on messages real quick. What's all the group text?
I don't know.
Because I'm going to miss Sam. Wait, well, I can make it. I can too. Doesn't Sam leave like a day after that? Oh, do you leave on the 19th?
First day of school is like the 23rd, so I'll leave around then.
Continuing D&D at George Fox. Maybe.
All right.
Back to it.
He'll be here in 30 minutes. Okay.
I'm feeling so pumped up after that.
It's real good.
Need to reconnect.
Let's see. So some things I'd like to do is maybe find a cleric and actually send a message to Joanne.
Ooh man, what do I do? What do I do to celebrate? We're in Yopton.
Yeah, it's a massive town.
Big city. Town or city?
City.
Okay.
I like how I said beforehand, like if I make any fans during the fight, like, you know, like make me look all nice. I just told them to get out anyways.
Mm-hmm. Do you mention that at all?
No.
No.
It's just ironic. Do things like tattoo parlors or like in like places that can like put markings?
Yeah,
like,
those exist.
I'm going to go find one.
Okay.
Just disembodied genitals.
Oh, gross.
And that letter for like the orcish letter for H that's over my heart. I'm gonna go get that like permanently.
Okay.
Do you want to draw the symbol?
Huh? I drew it already.
No.
Do
Like,
you like actually
Oh, do I
to,
wanna
like
draw
role play?
it?
Just like
Ooh.
draw.
Yes, actually. The orcish symbol for the letter H. Let's see here.
oh, actually, you guys are referencing. Okay,
What?
what Brandon said.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna look like that.
Okay.
The orcish symbol for the letter H.
So it cost you around 3 gold pieces, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy seems like he knows what he's doing. So
Do you mind cleaning up the blood of a victorious warrior as you do this?
of course, takes you and kind of rubs your nipples a little bit with the sponge.
This day shall never be remembered. What day of the year are we on?
Frick if I know.
Put the number 14 right under it, so I can remember the age where I truly became a man.
That works a lot better. He starts doing it. So you really in touch with your orcish heritage?
I've never felt closer to my mother in my life.
Have you gone and like fought with the orcs? Constitution check.
There was a legendary one, belonged to a guild. I think he's in Valhalla now.
I said con check?
Yeah.
At 22.
You're good.
Yeah, so it looks like this with like a nice puffy number 4.
Nice.
Yeah.
He was a mighty warrior, and perhaps in the afterlife, there's one true thing he taught me about being an orc. No matter how many times you continue to get hit, never kneel to your enemy.
That's pretty good. Yeah. You know, especially a lot of issues going on right now with the hobgoblins. You know, have you heard stories about them?
Perhaps in passing.
You much of a fighter? You seem like you are. You're here too, right?
I can't say that all these scars are totally self-inflicted, as I like touch my face a little bit.
Oh, you did it yourself, man. You're crazy, bro.
What of these hobgoblins have you so concerned?
Well, they've been going around. They've been like attacking us for a long time. They recently started enslaving people, actually.
Really?
Yeah. They've been hitting Dragonborn clans, like Orcish clans, taking them to like this Dreadfort or like Dreadnought's Keep, or like it's some sort of dread something like castle or something like that. I don't know. People call it whatever.
Do they discriminate on the gender of the Dragonborns?
I don't know much. I just know that like they've just been being captured. I know some humans have been attacked. There's these like fish people that apparently they found.
The Dragonborns.
The fish? No. The hobgoblins, man.
No, I'm asking how many.
Whatever a size of like 2 clans of Dragonborn is.
I appreciate this news. I perhaps know somebody who would appreciate it a bit more than I. Who might be looking for their clan.
Would appreciate it. Oh, looking for it, man. Okay, I was kind of concerned for a moment. And like you just are like hardcore racist.
Is there a reward for freeing these groups?
Not from our government. You're fighting a war against a bunch of like blue dragons right now, but
And where do your personal feelings come into this?
well, I'd rather not get killed, so I try to stay within the city, within the safety of the walls.
So they abduct from the outside then?
Say what?
They abduct from the outside then?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's hard to get into a city when you've got freaking walls and people that are able to see through disguises, which is really nice.
You said see-through disguises.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the gods?
No, they're better than that. They're like magicians. They've got detect magic just like constantly going, so that if they walk in with like any, at this point the H is finished, any magical disguises, he wipes it off. they'll be spotted by the magicians.
Mhm. Are they a protective group or more tyrannical?
Oh, the government here?
Hmm.
I think they're pretty good. They tax us. I tax a little bit high, but wait, you can't really ask for too much.
I can ask for one thing.
Oh yeah?
Do they have a member in their group who goes by the name of Leafy?
No, never heard the name Leafy before.
Can I ask one more request from you?
I mean, I still got to the 14, so.
As I like quickly like I'm like using like blood from my face still to
Uh-huh.
like on the other side of my chest, like
Say I double the gold. Orcish letter L.
Stupid Leafy. Stupid Leafy.
For a long friend who I still owe a promise to return to.
Yeah,
That looks sick put together though.
extra 3 gold. Call good.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I have nothing more to say, I suppose.
As the music fades.
Shit, my playlist.
Yeah, I think, he finishes it up. It looks pretty good. Yeah, really good.
nice.
This comes out clean. We recommend not, doing anything super or like really sweaty or like too much exercise type of thing. You gotta let it sit for like a week or so. Otherwise, it kind of smears. So, and don't get it wet. Otherwise, you might get some bad infections.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll do my best unless duty calls.
All right. Well, this is nice meeting you.
Zol. Just Zol.
Zol. Enjoy your travels or whatever you do. And you head off into the night.
Yep.
What are you doing in the meantime?
I'm gonna go look, I think. Is there a magician's place?
Oh, yeah.
Is it like a college or like what is it?
No, I mean just like a
Laboratory.
kind of thing, yeah. Let's see.
I hope I didn't like get it wrong, but like, because I remember like the drunken thing. My character remembers the drunken thing a little bit, so he remembers you mentioning a dragonborn and like your clan, and so he heard the word dragonborn and clan, so he's gonna like come back to you and like
Okay.
talk to you about it.
Yeah,
Really
so I was a part of the Dragonborn clan.
Yeah,
But
that's all I could juggle remember. It's like, oh,
Okay.
He's a dragonborn. He says the word clan a lot. I must go back to my brother.
Arcane shop. That's what it is. It's an arcane shop.
okay. So do they sell magic items or do they perform magic?
Both.
Okay. Hello there.
Greetings.
Would it be possible for you to set up a telepathic link that lasts for around an hour, 30 minutes or so?
What spell would that be?
I have no idea. I don't think it's an actual spell.
Is it like just a prolonged message type thing? Or
Yeah,
what
basically
distance? That is a big deal. What is the distance?
it's clay bottom and from here.
That's quite a distance. I'm gonna read sending real quick. Let's see. Because
Well, it's 25 words, but it can be anywhere.
Yeah.
It's on the same plane of existence.
is that it? Same
Oh,
plane?
wait. No,
And
I think sending I think can go other planes too. It just has a chance to fail. Sending's nuts. This just has the 25 word limit. And I need more than 25 words.
It is feature you are familiar with. Okay, so this is what
Ooh,
they'll do.
watermelon.
They
That's a good one.
can.
Good old saltwater tap.
Okay. 200 gold pieces. They will sell you a scroll of sending.
But that's only 25 words.
They can give you more than one, but
No.
no.
Mm. I don't have much money.
You should take the money that was laying on Mark's place.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't care. My
Yeah.
goal was just to freaking to hurt him.
I don't remember.
I mean, people were chucking gold at him, like no doubt. Remember when I mentioned
Perhaps,
to you walking in there?
Using a bird of some kind. Maybe that would be
I'm
better.
gonna try to find the mailbox.
Okay. so
Actually, before, what magic items do you have? What magic items would you have?
wouldn't you already look for magic items in this place?
Are you in the same place?
Oh wait, I'd say they'd have almost the exact same.
Okay.
Just because they wouldn't give the really good items to
I
just...
don't really need the circleted blasting.
You want to sell that? Yeah?
How much did you buy it for?
I don't know.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive, and it doesn't suit my character at that range. Literally, Happy killed Sauce family because I had done that.
What?
Because I was trying to go range.
Oh yeah. Freaking happy. All right. Gonna have you roll a charisma check.
I completed 2 character arcs this whole this whole campaign. Joanne's.
That really fights.
Yeah, that freaking sucks. 9.
So 25% of what the circulative blasting is originally worth.
Then I won't.
Yeah.
accept it. Knowing how much I paid for it.
You're like, break that.
Can I? I bought this from a shop similar to yours, and they paid me 75% more than you're willing to buy. I know for sure that it's worth more than this.
That's all I can do with that now, man.
Well, perhaps I will go somewhere with someone who has more money, someone who is more noble.
Feel free, go for it. No.
Like, go to
You're stuck with your circlet.
the mailbox and go to the mailbox or whatever.
Hiya, Governor! Welcome to the mailbox.
Could you please turn your pitch down as well as the volume?
No!
Sam just proceeds to stab him through the chest.
What if I was to give you a copper piece to do that?
I would try.
And would you succeed if I gave you 2 copper? I'm getting 2 copper.
Wait. What can I do for you?
No, that's marginally better.
Marginally.
I'd like a pigeon.
A pigeon?
Yes.
Ah, pigeon!
To send a message.
Okay, yes. Yes. Pigeon. How far?
Have you heard of the very prominent town of Clay Bottom?
Not very prominent, no, but I have heard of it.
Alright.
The clay bomb will be... $5 silver.
Because I gave you 2 copper, could you write it for me, right?
What?
Write it for me, the note that I'm sending?
I can't write.
Oh, who can write? Can anyone write in your...
I feel like my master is in charge of it, or my boss.
May I speak to your manager?
Karen. You didn't Ken? Like a male version of Karen.
My name is Rathkin Rostro.
Oh, that means a lot to me.
That's true.
Okay, I'll go get the manager. I'm not gonna be in for like in a while, cause it's like evening, you know. Why can't you write it?
when you get to a certain point, and you get a certain amount of money, you find that writing things on paper is beneath you.
I didn't know that. Because right now, like, usually rich people write, but okay.
I'm more rich than them.
I heard you're that one guy with the circlet who keeps selling it.
Oh, that's just merely a marketing technique.
He doesn't believe you. There's nothing you can say that make him believe you. If that were true, you wouldn't come here.
And what would I send, the courier?
Yo, where do you have your own pigeons?
I could send you.
No.
What if I were to
Suggested.
It only lasts 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
The frick. He just does not like this.
Okay. So, did I eventually get someone to write it, or do I have to actually do it myself?
You eventually found someone who will write it for you.
Okay.
Look. Okay, I'll write it for you. What do you need me to say?
Basically, the exact same replica of the other message, and just saying that I'll be in Yopton.
Yopton!
I like Yopton.
It's like a 4th grader's handwriting.
Oh, so it's literally just garbage.
No, you can read it. It's just not good. That's my name!
You know what? Just fed up. I do it myself.
Okay.
I do it
So you have
myself.
one that you did by yourself. That you
So I
said
grab the one that he's on. Eat it.
Wow! I don't gonna pay me.
Because you didn't write the letter.
It's right there.
No.
It's
done.
right
You
there.
didn't write the letter.
I did. You suck.
You suck at writing.
Yeah, I just said I could write.
It sounds good.
Could you? I honestly could not tell based on your proficiency.
You son of a bitch.
I'm
Alright.
honestly not sure. I've never met my mother, and I bet based upon your looks, you were probably an inbred yourself.
Dude. It hurt him deeply, and so he leaves.
So he leaves. Damn.
Okay. Thank you.
My
Just send the
sister's my
letter, send the
girlfriend.
pigeon,
Okay.
pay the 5
This pigeon
silver.
seems like it's not retarded.
It's not just a random ass pigeon.
Yeah. Definitely not a random ass pigeon.
And then basically, P.S. I've heard that clerics have the ability to send messages across great distances. It would be good to know, perhaps, if you would be willing to do this or not. If you could use that particular method of addressing someone else.
Oh my, he wants to bait me out to the swamp to kill me, I'm sure of it.
That's pretty funny, actually. All right.
No, it's not canon, I promise.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
not
it could
canon.
be.
It might be.
Yeah.
We'll find out because it's going to take the pigeon a day to get there.
Like, I will gladly roleplay it when it happens.
It's the last one.
It's like 3 days to get from Clay Bottom to Yopton.
Alright, so there's no good magic stuff. Where was all the big magic stuff? That's in Eucalyptus or Aspermont?
Aspermont, yeah.
And they have like Garbo magic here.
And then they just keep it for the higher ups. Is where.
So have to be higher up. Okay. So you basically have to do something.
In order to
Such
earn their respect.
as killing a bunch of goblins.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
So I'll make my way back towards.
And you guys reconvene.
Brother,
Let's still listen.
what do you think of this new addition that I'd show up?
There's an L.
No, I don't actually do. Give me 10 minutes.
Mm.
I cast comprehend like this.
L. H.
You quite
14.
So you have an H and an L and an Orcish on your chest.
Mm-hmm.
May I ask why?
to represent the battle scar and the blood insignia that I wrote on my chest, stand for my heart and making my mother proud. And the L is to make sure that I keep my promise to Leafy, that I do return to him someday.
Curious.
I miss him.
I've never heard that you have.
I know you don't really much care to hear about him, so I kind of keep it to myself.
Oh, I was being sarcastic.
Nonetheless, my comedic brother, I have some news regarding the Dreadnought Keep
Oh, interesting. This.
from the insignia artist.
Oh, actually, I probably should have told you this before we split ways, but we are currently being hunted.
Oh,
Soth is actively hunting us. And
I suppose searching for him will not be any issue with your powers. We will have the element of surprise for him.
But it is distinctly possible that he will be able to find our location using magic of the sort.
We just have to stay one step ahead of him, and I trust you fully for that.
Well, as you said, I'm the all-seeing. Now, what were you saying about the fruit?
That night that we had, getting really drunk together with Citizen and everyone, I remember some drunken talk about dragonborns and clans, and according to the insignia maker, he said that the hobgoblins in Dreadnought's Keep are currently holding hostage 2 dragonborn clans in the keep.
Did he mention which clans?
Oh, I forgot to ask. Oh, all I heard was the word clan. I thought that was enough.
Also, perhaps which color of dragon would also be helpful.
Oh, I forgot you guys come in different colors. Oh, why can't you just be like orcs? We look all the same.
I've seen a red orc, although he could have been just drenched in blood and fecal matter.
I paid him well. I suppose if we go back to his shop before too late, we should be able to get that information. Now that I know it at least interests you.
There is another curious event that has transpired. As you may have noticed, during our combat, I seem to have unlocked a new ability.
That screech at the end. Oh, yeah. What was that noise?
That was the soul of the man I killed who was bound to my service.
Is he still bound to your service then?
No, I released him. I figured we wouldn't want to make too much of a squabble in the town.
So you're telling me our fallen foes become our fallen allies against their will?
Does that remind you of anyone?
Hungus? No, Haffy.
Yes, and who used this power?
Soth.
And do you remember what I told you about Soth?
That he's hunting us?
And that he is unable to use this power.
And now we can use his own power against him. It seems you have one-upped him yet again. Perhaps Garrick's favors the Dragonborn over the human now.
Indeed, especially after the human has scorned him. And to be honest, he seemed to be far more in with Garrick's and for a much longer time.
Now he's even farther away from him than when he probably started. He must be weaker than ever, and he wants to hunt us.
Indeed, I must. But I must admit, I'm quite skeptical about this new ability, because if it means that Garrick's is trying to sculpt me into his paladin of his, I will not stand for it.
I do not fear that you will waver in your ways, brother. You haven't before. And, to be fair, I feel like Garrick's has even favored me more than you in these past few days since resurrection and giving me this fiery sword.
That could have been from me.
Really? Do you think he considers me a devout follower, using his power in combat to best my enemies? Is that how you please Garrick's?
By killing?
By using his power given to you?
I have a feeling that I don't really please him at all. No, I'm okay with that.
Then he would never want you as a paladin to begin with.
Indeed, that is what I hope. I hope that we fulfill our business, our contract, and that we'll be done with each other.
And once we beat his paladin into the dirt, he won't have any reason to come back for us. But I hope he still keeps my sword on fire, because that's pretty cool.
It is useful, although the dragonborn within me does disagree with having too much help, too much outside assistance.
Fair enough. We will rely on it for only when we need from now on, I suppose. After all, I don't think any of my fire damage worked on Mark, and I still slayed him with the mighty force put behind my blade. Shall we head off to the insignia maker to further inquire on the Dragonborn?
We shall.
Very well.
So listen, do you have any business within this city?
I do not.
What do you typically do? When you weren't
eat.
with us?
I shit. And I find the lovers. But I do not do anything with them. I just chill. I could go to that.
Well, if you wish. Do you have no ambition in your life?
I had one ambition long ago.
Looking at his rebar hand.
What happened? How did you...
The shaman.
Oh, he cut off his own?
No, the rebar hand. This is like
His hand?
yeah, it's his hand that he's always had.
Yeah, no, so I forget. The shaman cut off his hand? Or-
Yeah. Shaman was the one who did it to him.
Okay.
And revenge was stolen from me. So my ambition is to find Mia's body and desecrate it. Or, even better, resurrect the shaman. And then kill him.
It would be a reason to go back to
Kill him? I thought that was
River.
him. You wanted to kill him. I thought you wanted to turn him.
Oh shit, you're right, yes. Turn him gay. That's way better.
Perhaps we can kill two birds with one stone, citizen, and return to River Run.
Oh, I like this idea.
Let's keep it in the back of our minds for now as you go find a lover for the
We
night.
should keep it on the very back of our mind.
I want to go ask some people about this. I will be back. I talk about the lizard men. I find information. Goodbye. Oh shit.
Easy cuck.
I am very good at finding information.
As he takes off.
Okay, so we go to the
The insignia
insignia.
maker.
He's in there. He's doing an insignia for this dwarf. He's just it's like a hammer mashing against some stone.
Classic. He seems to be just as in touch with his culture as I am mine.
Looking back.
I brought my Dragonborn that I said was interested in your information that I was too scarce of gathering, it seems. He has the more important questions to ask.
What color was this particular dragonborn?
The dragonborn that had been captured.
Yes.
I believe one. You had a blue clan was captured. And I believe the other one was a red clan.
Do you know the clan names?
Oh, no. I just know the general knowledge. It might even be faulty, but I just know there was at least two Dragonborn.
When did you hear this knowledge?
This was recently, probably a week or two ago.
From
Just travelers.
someone.
When the goblins at the Dreadfort were doing all their weird business.
I believe that's all the questions I have.
I'm glad you were able to find the information I lacked, brother. Thank you again for your markings.
Don't get too sweaty.
Thank you for the
Do my
information.
best.
You're welcome.
Speaking of not getting sweaty, I need to see if Barrow can somehow cast some sort of force field over my chest. I have to protect these insignias for a week, he says, but I don't see it very likely that I prioritize such business.
You seem to have dipped out at some point.
I must confide in you, brother, that if indeed it is of Clan Bloodborne,
Your clan.
indeed, I cannot think of a reason why I should not let just them rot to their fate.
So you're saying they are getting just what they deserve over there in the keep.
Well, why wouldn't they?
Very well then.
They betrayed me.
Then it seems that both of us have been served some bit of justice tonight.
Although it would be nice to know that it was them,
A confirmation of sorts.
conclusively. It would be far the more sweeter.
Well, we can gather up Hungus in the morning because night has fallen and I am.
Are you saying we
tired.
should go to the Dreadfort?
I'm saying that you have watched me relish in achieving my goals tonight. I think it's only fair that we prioritize something of your need.
I am merely curious. I have no need besides the overarching desire.
Perhaps it's something to do and we have nothing better to do then.
Indeed, but I have also sent out a pigeon because I need to have a conversation with a companion, a once a time companion.
You sent it to River Run. How kind of you, brother.
No, I'm afraid I did not.
Oh, unfortunate, I suppose. Who is this companion you mentioned?
Do you recall the bitch, as the person puts it?
You mean the dwarven woman, the one that helped in the journey to resurrect me?
Yes, Joanne, I believe was her name.
I am grateful for what she has done, protecting you guys while I was gone.
I believe she may be able to provide insight and guidance upon what we should do with the predator that is nipping at our heels.
Do you suppose she'll come back to help us?
I have not asked her to. I merely wanted to exchange words, although it does come to my knowledge now that she might believe we would try to kill her after what she did to Silverson.
Totally. Well, I suppose as long as she writes back, something will be better than nothing.
Indeed, so we can try to figure out the Dreadfort. What else could we do?
We could stay one step ahead of Soth and lay a trap for his hunters.
What type of trap are you proposing?
Well, we have our own hunter. He's excellent with tracks. Perhaps while he's in the forest, he can whip up some nice, false, believable bait tracks that can lead them into an unfavorable position. Maybe one where we will be in the favor of that position, if you know what I mean.
I also believe that creating a whisper campaign could be helpful if we are ever to want to set a trap for him.
It's so curious. He brought me back to life, and now he wants to kill you. Is he a friend or a foe? I can never tell. He seems to flip-flop all the time. I'm guessing Grossi is here.
That's my guess.
Take a pause.
I don't know why I want to kill him so badly. He brought me back to life. I owe him.
Doesn't